Hey, Yoichi, have you heard of the new ARSON files?
ARSON files?
Yeah, it's this new really cool series. You haven't heard of it before?
No, I haven't.
Well, it's the craziest thing you'll hear in your life.
Three, two, one. Hey guys, yeah, we're back. Unfortunately, I didn't want to be back. Not that I don't love you guys, but, I just didn't want to keep bringing up this person because they shouldn't have this much shit about them, but I guess here we are. Before I start this, I want to give I want to talk about something real quick. Ever since I dropped the last video, certain people have been telling me about how, they haven't been, preaching it, but they've been saying about, how, everyone makes mistakes, and, some people deserve second chances, and not everybody knows what they're doing, and, it's their first time living, and yada, 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 this, that. Basically, the morality talk about, should I be saying this, should I be saying that, because everybody's still, human at the end of the day. But, my rebuttal to that is, well, not really a rebuttal, but, my counterpoint to that is, you're absolutely correct. Everyone does deserve a second chance, and everyone is still human at the end of the day. But when as a person, as a human, when you've had enough chances, people say, oh, give her a second chance. Oh, she deserves a second chance. She's had a second chance. She's had a third chance. She's had a fourth chance. She's had a fifth chance. She had a sixth chance. She had every chance ever. So, I mean, at first, that was the whole point. That was the whole point at first. Let's not kick someone while they're down. And, and there's this unspoken rule whenever we're making videos. We make sure not to, just overly kick on a person because that's just not cool. But when this person is universally just disliked, and they also have had many chances to change their ways and still haven't, I understand where you're coming from, but people are still getting hurt from this person's actions. Yes, they're a human. Yes, they can make mistakes, but people are still getting hurt directly or indirectly by this person's actions. So I'm really not going to let it stand for much longer, is what I'm saying. If I can do something about it and warn people, which is what these videos are, warnings, then I will do my job and warn people. Video is basically just going off some of the things I missed from the last video, because apparently there's a lot I missed from the last video, and I was able to compile it into enough to put in this video. Hopefully this one isn't as long as the last one, 15 minutes. Yeah, I know you guys, attention span of doom, but yeah, let's start. So first off, one thing she did is, I guess viewer discretion advised, but she would say about how she's gonna hurt herself, or say she was gonna hurt herself or kill herself or whatever, and when her friends would call her to see if she's all right, she'd answer the phone naked, damn near almost naked. I guess this was some sort of coercion tactic to get people or I don't know, I don't even know what the point of it was, but yeah, she would call people, bait them into calling her, and then she'd pick up the phone naked, and it a really weird shit. So that's that. Number two, which one is actually, hey, this is a surprise to me. This is a really big surprise to me. I genuinely didn't see this coming, and I don't know why, but apparently she's racist. She said the N-word, and I have screenshot proof right here, but she said the N-word, and she's threatened other people to say the N-word, which is just Now, at first, it was like school evil. Now it's just comedically evil. Like, you're just like, you're Dr. Doofenshmirtz. And even Dr. Doofenshmirtz wouldn't do this shit. So, yeah. Tried getting at another couple. And to be honest, whenever I say another couple, I know you guys don't understand what I'm saying. Because like, I've said that a million times. But she's tried to get at another couple. Every time I say another couple, it's a different couple. So just know that. She tried, like, not even tried. I'm actually a witness. I saw this shit happen in real life. We were talking about her. And like the fucking devil, we said her name 3 times and she appeared. Like, she deadass appeared right behind us. And she was like, she caressed my friend, just rubbed him on his back and walked away and looked back. So it's like, I saw that happen. Like, I genuinely saw that happen. So, poor guy, Jesus Christ. You know who you are. You know who you are. I'm so sorry. Like, I'm sorry. Another one of her new habits is, she's, I guess she's a spy now. She likes stalking people. She, like, she'll just be staring at niggas in the hallway, like, she'll just be staring you down, and she'll just be following you to class and this and that. I have a video, actually. I don't know if I can show it, but I have a video of her, like, following someone around. If I can show it, I'll show it. If I can't show it, I'll put something else. But she's just following people now. Watch out, I guess. Again, she tried to fight someone else and backed out of that fight. Isn't that interesting? Isn't that just so funny? Real funny. It just doesn't end with this girl. Okay, this is the one that was, like, originally, like, should have been in the first video, but we didn't put it in. I don't know why. But apparently, and yeah, allegedly, because I don't know what's going on, allegedly, she was talking to a boy who had a girlfriend, and they were like, I think they did something together. I don't know. But still, moral of the story, she was talking to a guy with a girlfriend. Ridiculous. Another thing is, what she would do is, she'd send, you know how, like, some dudes send, like, unsolicited dick pics? She would send, like, unsolicited bra pics, or, like, I don't know how much I could say on this. I might actually cut this out, but she'll send, like, pictures of her, like, exposed, like, unsolicited, like, nobody asked for them. So, that's a crime. I'm literally sure that's a crime. And how old is she? Is she, like, 17? If she if she was any older, this would deadass be a crime. Another thing she would do is, like, if you guys talked once, like, say you said hi to her, or like, you gave her a pencil or some shit, if you guys would, like, or maybe not all that, I'm exaggerating, but to this one guy, she would, like, they were barely talking, and she introduced him as her boyfriend in front of, like, a bunch of people. So there's that. Loose cannon, watch out. I already said she was following people, you know. Okay, another thing, she would threaten people that are, like people that have done nothing but help her, people that have genuinely defended her. She's now threatening them, and she's now, like, talking shit about them. So it's like, if you're against the innocent people and you're against your friends, whose side are you on? What team are you playing for? Because I need to get, in order to defeat the enemy, you have to get into the mind of the enemy, and I can't understand what's going on in her mind. This one, I'm going to speak with much caution because I don't know much about it, and I don't want to offend the people that are close to this. But apparently, she's going after someone way above her age group. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to specify nothing like that. But she's going after someone who's way, like, older than her, and it's gonna be an issue. The list just goes on and on and on. She's tried to break up families. She's tried to break up, like, friends, you know, couples. We all know this. But let's talk about more of her. I don't know if psychological side, I guess. She would make fun of people that have, like, eating disorders, and just, like, make fun of people that are suicidal after claiming to be suicidal herself, and just making a whole big deal about that. But she would, like, make fun of this person with an eating disorder and say all this weird shit, and it's just like, again, whose side are you on? Like, what? This is the one that, like, really got me and was, like, definitely, like, the reason why I made this part too. She's making fun of people that are, like, staying a virgin. Now, I'm not gonna call her any words. I'm not gonna call her at her name, but you take that information what you will. Matter of fact, yeah, you take that information what you will, and whatever you whatever names you come up with, send them to me. But yeah, she's making fun of people. Like, she said, oh, this girl is so boring because she wants to stay a virgin till marriage, and, you know, she wants to wait till marriage. You know, she's such a boring. She doesn't know how life is, and, you know, she's missing out. Like, Jesus Christ, that is the most degenerate thing I've ever heard. All right, I said this in the first one. Like, I'm so sorry. I already said this in the first one, but I just have to bring this shit back. Apparently, she was twerking in band. I don't know. I just like that image. It's just I don't, that's burned into my brain. Like apparently she was twerking like at band instead of doing actual choreo. I'm sorry, I had to bring it up. It was so nice I had to do it twice. We approach the end. Let's list off the three things. The other three things that she's been doing. She would, like I said, she would stare people down, but like I'd assume, I don't know, she hasn't stared me down. I don't even think she knows these exist, but I'd assume that's just the most like friendly, non-menacing, like non-lethal stare ever.
Okay, you're fearless. I'm fearless too.
Beat his ass, Alvin.
Fearless. Scared your ass.
Like, yo, niggas be fake demons. This is the best one. This might be the best one. She's called other people a whore. Like, she's called other people, like, out of their name and said that they sleep around. Hey, man, I'm not going to say the pot calling the kettle black, but the pot is calling the kettle black. Actually, from an inside source, she's actually proud of being a homewrecker. She's proud of being, you know, getting into relationships and things like that. So, yeah, if you see her bragging about it, you know, yeah. Now the last thing, which is really ironic. This one's pretty ironic. And there's some things in here that I'm probably not going to say because, like, I know I say that all the time and you guys get mad. Like, oh, don't tell us these things if you can't say them. But, like, this is just how I speak. But, she made fun of suicide. Like, she made fun of this, or, like, just making fun of suicide in general and making fun of people that are, you know, suicidal. But she's claimed to be suicidal and bipolar and things like that. And it's just, it doesn't make sense. Now, this should be the end. There should be no part 3. There should not be no part 4. This should be the end of the arson saga. This should be the end of the Frankie. Yes, I'm name dropping her. This is the end of the Frankie saga. The end of the, you know, the Freaky Frankie Francis whatever saga. It should be over now. It should be over now. I don't want to have to make another video. If I have to make another video, it's gonna be bad. Like, it's gonna be really bad. This is it, okay? It's it. Done. This is gonna sound corny as hell, but I want this to be the euphoria, you know? And, like, you know, the whole beef. I want this to be the, you know, because you know how there was, like that, then, you know, 616 in LA, and then there was, like, Euphoria, and then there was, like, Not Like Us. I want this to be the euphoria, you know, just chill. I don't want to have to drop the Not Like Us. May have been the corniest thing I've said all week, but I don't want to have to drop the Not Like Us, okay? Bye. Fuck you, BJ, fat ass nigga.